Good afternoon, this is Cheryl, and welcome to installment 19 of Untame Your Flame. Today I wanted to talk about the one thing that we most avoid looking at, or neglect, or just don't pay attention to, is often the one thing that we need to do the most work around. I realised I've done a lot of chakra healing and chakra balancing, attunement over the last few months, listening to different audios to help with that, meditations and attuned sounds to get my chakras back into their original balance. And I noticed, or I just realised that I'd done a lot on the sacral chakra, the throat chakra, which are areas that I've had a lot of issues with, or energetic blocks in. But I realised that, and I've also done a lot of heart chakra ones to open up my heart, because I've, through some past experiences, I'd closed that down emotionally. And but I realised that I've really neglected or not done much work around the root chakra, and I realised how that is actually the foundation for the expression, or the balance of all the rest of the chakras. And I realised that by that is basically the base, or the support, that in order for, particularly women, I notice this, but men also experience this, in order for your sacral chakra, if you think about them, they're all kind of stacked on top of each other. And in order for your sacral chakra, or your heart chakra, or your throat chakra to actually express itself properly, then it has to be standing on a firm base. So a lot of, I thought this is actually probably at the root of a lot of people's issues around sexual expression, or just verbal expression, speaking their truth, expressing their truth. It's because their root chakra is unbalanced or unstable. And this can come from, I think this can come from when they were growing up. What probably mainly comes from that, but it can come from a variety of different reasons. The throat chakra might be unbalanced because of your family dynamics growing up. So maybe your mother was absent, or your father was absent, so there's always been that sort of masculine or feminine energy absent in some ways. I mean, you could argue that it's never been missing, because it will be it will show itself in some other way in your life, which is true. However, I feel like it's really important for a child, particularly when they're sort of really young, that both of those energies are there in order to create that firm energetic base within the child. And I was helping a friend with this the other day, and she said that, well, actually did a card reading with her, and I got the message that of her brother's name in relation to the root chakra. And her brother passed away when she was very young, or when he was very young, sorry, just a few days old. And she said that she'd always felt his presence. She's a couple of years younger than him, and she said that up until her grandparents died, she'd really felt his presence there supporting her. And I got the message that she had to do some balancing around the root chakra. And then, like I said, I got her brother's name, and she actually said that she'd really felt him there up until they died, and then she felt like he almost went off with them. So from that point, her root chakra, or her balance within herself, felt off balance. When people feel unstable or unsafe, or have a lack of security within themselves, that's often when they look outside themselves and look for something external to give them that security or that safety. They might look for another person to do that, or I think this can be the reason that a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs don't actually take the leap from, or it takes them a while to take the leap from a job into just working their own business, because they don't feel safe within their base energetically themselves. So they still feel the need to hold on to something that they perceive to give them that safety outside of themselves. I know I have done this. I think it's one thing that's stopped me from being able to let go completely of a job and to trust myself and trust the universe, trust that the net will appear when I leap, or trust that, you know, clients will appear, or somehow I'll be able to replace that secure income from a job. I say secure because, I mean, how really secure is it? But to trust that that will be replaced. As long as I have a rough idea of my service, or I have a product to offer, then that money will be returned. So this is why I'm doing a lot of work at the moment, trying to balance that, my root chakra. I know that it's partly to do with the situation around my dad, so I'm currently trying to build that relationship with my masculine energy, so that I feel balanced and safe and secure within myself, that I can then sort of trust and leap and know that the net will appear. So I just wanted to draw people's attention to the fact that even if you've healed your sacral chakra or your heart chakra or your throat chakra, and you're still having issues expressing yourself in whichever way, it might be to do with your root chakra, and you should maybe look at how to balance that, or the reasons of how it's unbalanced, in order to correct that and to strengthen that. And you'll probably find after that you'll be able to express yourself from the other chakras a lot easier. So yeah, speak your truth, express your truth, embody your truth, so that you can untame your flame and be seen, be free, and be powerful. Thank you for listening.